Live from the KATC TV3 studios, this is Friday Night Football.
Good evening. Welcome to Friday Night Football, Kenya's #1 high school football show. I'm Andrew Clay, as always, joined by Seth Lewis. Seth, Week 9 went a little off script this week, didn't it?
Yeah, a number of schools moved their games to last night due to a threat of rain. We'll have that action. Very smart. We will have that action throughout the show, including one game between undefeateds that we thought might be quite the showdown.
Yeah, but first, let's start with our game of the week.
In a battle of one-loss teams, the District 7 2A title was essentially on the line tonight as Diallo Landry and Catholic of New Iberia visited Ascension Episcopal. Both squads undefeated. Ascension Episcopal, like many fields around tonight, it was flooded first quarter. It's the Panthers who get things going first when Jaden Stokes takes the handoff and picks up 40 yards on the scamper down the sideline, and that would set up his QB Diallo Landry for the keeper. Catholic of New Iberia up 7-0, and maybe it was because of the rain, but it has the speed to do so. On the next drive, Landry decides to keep it himself. He's so fast, he's a tongue twister. 13-0 Panthers. Blue Gators are going to try to get something going before halftime as Cole Seamal is going to connect on the fourth down pass to Brooks Whittington here, but the drive would stall in the windy weather, and Landry would run out the clock in the second half, adding another touchdown with this scamper through the middle, taking on a couple of defenders and leaning his way into the end zone. Catholic of New Iberia beats Ascension Episcopal 22-0. Catholic High of New Iberia will head to Franklin next, and Ascension Episcopal will take on West St. Mary.
Now, one of those dozen or so games that was rescheduled was between Carencro and St. Thomas More. The Bears are a much better team than their 4-4 record showed. Still, STM has bulldozed most teams the Cougars have faced this year. Carencro led early, but a defensive score gave STM the 31-17 lead at the break. Opening drive of the third, Chance Prejean winding up. He's looking downfield, and it's Keelan Hilaire juggling it, but bringing it in inside the 10. Carencro trying to capitalize, facing a 4th and goal from the 1. The handoff is bobbled and fumbled, so the Cougars take over on downs, and STM goes right to work. Will Cryer, 1 juke, always good. 2 jukes, always better. He'll take it to the 11-yard line. A few plays later, Caleb Holstein is going to hit Grant Arsenault on the slant. STM takes a 38-17 lead. They'd win it 53-17. Also under Thursday Night Lights, Turlings visiting Northside, already up 21-0 in the second quarter. Wesley Blazek looking for a wide open Seth Laviolette on the corner route. THS up 28-0. Northside has a response. Jason Castile, I believe it is. He's going to bring down this touchdown pass. Vikings trim the lead back to 21 right before the half. The Rebels say no, we like the 28-point spread better. Blazek back to pass. Noah Romero catching that one in the end zone. 35-17 Turtlings at the break. They'd win 42-13.
The Westgate Tigers hosting the RAYNE Wolves. We start this one in the first quarter. The Wolves on the handoff, and what's new with this Wolves offense? Darian Harmon, he cuts inside and in for the score. I mean, those running backs are ridiculous.
They are
RAYNE is up 7-0 early. Wolves looking for more, but Darian Harmon is actually going to fumble on the snap. Quavo Jacob comes up with it. The Tigers take over in the red zone. Westgate would take advantage. It's going to be Darian Charles here. He's going to keep it himself up the middle and craft his way for the score. 7-7 in the second, but the Wolves would pull out the victory in the end, 28-14. It was absolutely. It was a battle of the Tigers at Donald Gardner Stadium last night as Opelousas hosted Breaux Bridge. The maroon and white Tigers leading 7-0 in the second when Logan Bozier finds a hole, then points to his defender to come get some. Nice 30-yard gain for the senior. But later in the drive, quarterback Cole Mouton rolling out to pass to his left, but it is going to be cut off by Opelousas corner Braylon Roberts. He comes up with the pick to keep it at 7-0 at halftime. Third quarter, Breaux Bridge comes out on a mission. Mouton showing off the wheels to rip off a 40-yard touchdown.
Nice
Big
run.
baller Tigers up 14-0. Get it, Andrew? BB,
Yeah,
like
BB.
Big Baller Brand.
Yeah,
Yes?
yeah.
Anyway, later on, a bad snap for Quincy Leday ends up in the hands
The
of
balls
Tyrese
get in our
Martin,
show, too.
who scores all types of balling. Bro Bridge takes it 27-7 in the end.
Well, Beauchamp Gators taking on St. Martinville. We'll pick this one up in the second quarter. Tigers up 28-10, looking to add on. Savon Dillon's pass complete, comes loose, ruled a fumble in the field. Beauchamp recovers. Gators, Curtis Peters looking for the score before half, and well, this is not how you do it. Interception, Javon Wiltz, and he will weave his way through traffic. I think we've got a house call. It's a pick six, 35-10 Tigers. Then on the ensuing kickoff, we got a lot going on in just a few seconds here.
Absolutely.
In this game. Tyler Lewis is going to be back to return the kick. And you know when we're showing you kick returns, folks, you know always how they end. It's a turnover or a touchdown. This one, the latter, 95 yards to the house. Gators make it 35-17 going into the half. The Tigers just too much.
Wow.
They win it 52-31 the
That
final.
was your money's worth right there.
Yeah, well, Livonia and Cecilia, really not a ton of rain after this game took kickoff. First quarter, Wildcats backed up in their own goal line, facing third down. Quarterback rolling out, fires downfield for his receiver. Neither name listed on the roster, but a big pickup. But the drive stalled and first quarter went scoreless. In the second half, Bulldogs get their offense in gear. The screen pass to Wallace Davis. It's a foot race he wouldn't win. Tackled awkwardly, rolled his ankle. That looked painful. But this will take the sting out of it. A few plays later, Devin Briscoe with an open lane, and that dude's got wheels. Sign him up for track. He's too fast. Briscoe going 30 yards to the house. 7-0 Cecilia at the break. In the second, Cecilia wins 35-14.
Well, if you missed any scores, make sure to check out the ticker on the bottom of your screen, brought to you by Popeyes. Now, after the break, we'll check in with VC, who looks to build off of last week's win over LCA. Maybe not.
Maybe
though.
not. That
Maybe
was written
not.
a long time ago, a few hours ago. First, though, Top Squad Time. That's brought to you each and every week by Cox Communications.
Timeout called by Kendall.